A Girl and Her Wool here. So I'm going to be recording a weekend in the life this weekend, and this is kind of coincidentally, I was planning to do this weekend in the life, but I'm in the car because I just got back from getting my first dose of my vaccine, and I'm so excited. So I just wanted to fill you in on that, basically my Friday night and then Saturday morning. So right now it's Saturday, April 17th. So eligibility in New Jersey is opening up on Monday the 19th for people 16 plus. And so all day at work yesterday, I was talking about how I've never been so excited for a Monday before, and I was just so excited to be eligible to sign up for the vaccine. And I kind of was going into it like just being excited, like I'm eligible, I'll be eligible, like that'll be great, like I'll be eligible, but assuming that it was still going to be a few weeks before I actually was able to get an appointment. And I know things have gotten easier, but I was still anticipating that it would be a few weeks before I would kind of get something. And then last night I was actually like rinsing yarn, and I got an email from the doctor's office, and you know how those go. It's like log in to your account to like read the message. Like they never include the message. And it like said something about like an appointment or something. And I need to go in I need to get blood work done soon. And so I thought it was something to do with that. Like it was the paperwork that I need to bring to LabCorp or whatever. And so whatever reason, it was just meant to be that I just stopped rinsing yarn instead of ignoring it. But I read the message, and it was like, you're eligible to sign up for the COVID vaccine. Schedule your appointment now. And I just like threw the yarn down and run downstairs, and I'm like, it's vaccine. And like, grab the computer, get on the computer to my husband, because he checked and he got the same messages. And so I started, he came out with his laptop, and I had, I was already like scheduling mine, and he's like asking questions about where do I go, what do I do? I'm like, I'm making my appointment. I'll help you after. I'm making my appointment, because I like didn't want to like get him all set up and then like the appointments were all gone. So like I'm making my appointment. So then, so I made mine for this morning. So I got an appointment for 9:45 this morning. And so then I was helping him, and like we changed insurances this year, and he hasn't been to the doctor yet. So that's why his was a little bit more tedious. Mine, like, because it was through my doctor, like the insurance was already in. He just hasn't gone this year yet. So we had to like put in the new insurance information. And so he got an appointment for tonight. So we didn't go together. I've heard a lot about how I was just very concerned about getting my own vaccine appointment in, and now we didn't go together. But honestly, it's fine. We are adults and can get our own vaccine. So anyway, his is for tonight. So I was just on a high all night. Like I was just so excited. I thought that like it would be weeks before I got an appointment, and not only did I become eligible early, but we were both able to get one for this weekend. And I think it's because like I went to a mega site where they're doing like, mass vaccine rollout. And I think because like the doctor that I go to, like I think they're associated with that site. And so I'm guessing that they kind of just like told their patients. I don't know. I have no idea. But it doesn't matter, because I have the coveted vaccine card with my first dose in my body, and I'm so excited. So I got there around 9:30, figuring I'd sit in the car for a few minutes, but I pulled up, and like just like the panicked, I don't know, I get like so antsy. There were a ton of people, and I did see a lot of people coming out. So I was like, okay, they're moving, like people are going in, but like people are coming out, it's not like everyone's going in and sitting and waiting, right? So, but I see like a lot of people outside, and where it was, it's like in this old department store. Like it was a department store until I think like a couple of years ago that they left, like before COVID, I think they left, but maybe not. Maybe it was during COVID. Anyway, it was this empty department store. And so I see a lot of people outside. I'm like, oh, the line's outside. Like maybe I was wrong and this is going to take forever. But as I walk up, I realize it's all the volunteers outside, like giving you sanitizer and telling you where to go. So then there was no line outside. So then I walk in, they take your temperature, and I checked in online last night. So like I was checked in, so I already had a barcode, and that was like a game changer. So wherever you're getting vaccine, if you have that option, do it. So there was like a Walt Disney World line in there, like back and forth, like people clearly like waiting, like sitting at their phones and whatever. Or like standing in line. And I just like walked around them to the front. Like I didn't wait in line, not for one person. I literally walked up to somebody who scanned my barcode and then told me to go to the next person, who asked me like the reaction questions, and then walked over and sat down and got my shot. Like I did not wait. It was probably, yeah. So I sit down with the nurse to get my shot, and like just all of the emotions poured out. Like I got so emotional in that moment, and she obviously like knew. And she was just like really nice about it. And so like she got through all the questions, and I'm like nodding or shaking my head like, oh no, everything, no issue, no conditions, whatever. And so then she was like, are you ready? And I was like, I am so ready. Like, and like, I just got so emotional. And I think she just like gave me that moment to like be appreciative and emotional about it. And I was just like, I'm so happy. Like every single person you go up to is, how are you feeling? How are you doing today? And I was just like, I'm so good. Like, I am so good. I'm so happy. And so she like gave me that moment, and then like she looked at me and she's like, I'm so happy for you. And I was like, I'm so happy for everyone. I just got like so emotional about it. Like I have been so lucky that I have just gotten to stay home. Like, yes, I've missed my family, and yes, I've put on weight, but like I haven't had to like put myself on the line for this. I've been so lucky. And like even people I know who have gotten COVID got such mild cases, and like it's just been a really fine time for me, right? Like I've had my highs and lows through this pandemic, but nothing to complain about. And like here I am, I'm still so fortunate to get to go and get that vaccine. Like me, I didn't have to do anything, and I still get to go and get a vaccine. Like I just felt so lucky and so grateful to be there. So anyway, is this a side effect? Like, is this a side effect people don't talk about? I don't know. But anyway, so then I kind of waited it out, sat in the observation, and everyone was just so nice. And, so now I'm home. So I actually sat down. So my appointment was at 9:45. And like I said, I got there a little early, and I went in because I figured I'd wait in line. And by the time I like got up, it would be my appointment. But so I pulled into the parking lot at 9:30. I was sitting in observation at 9:40. So like 5 minutes before my appointment time. Like I probably pulled in at like 9:32. So it was like literally in the building for like 5 minutes before I was sitting in observation. So yeah, it was just so easy. So anyway, I'm going to go inside. I have no idea if I will get side effects. We'll kind of see. My plans for this weekend, what you guys will see this weekend is I am going to try and do all of my meal prep now, just in case I do feel even a little under the weather. I'd rather get the meal prep done with. So I'm going to do like my weekend chores now. So I'm going to do my meal prep. I'm going to do my cleaning, and I'm going to hopefully get a workout in before lunch. I think it's like just after 11 or 10 o'clock. It's probably like 10:15 now by the time I drove home. So, and that's the other thing, I was able to go somewhere so close. So like this whole process for me was so easy, and I was very grateful to wait my turn and wait for me to be eligible. I know people were like, oh, you can just like make something up or whatever, which means that other people were making things up to go early. I was more than fine with waiting my turn and getting the people who needed the priority getting their turn. So anyway, this was so easy for me, and I'm so grateful. And I have my second appointment scheduled for just a few days before my birthday. This is the best birthday present ever. And so anyway, so after those things that I mentioned, I'm going to do, getting my chores done and hopefully a workout in before lunch, and then just take the rest of the weekend to just relax and get some crafting done. So hoping to work on some knitting and then even bring out the spinning wheel and yeah, kind of prep for the week. So hey guys, so instead of adjusting the tripod here, I'm leaning over. I'm gonna give you guys some sneak peeks to what we have kind of coming up in the shop. So I dyed up a whole bunch of yarn this week, getting ready for birthday month and the splash pad party. So I'm gonna show you guys some sneak peeks. The splash pad party is probably either available by now, or at least it's coming soon, but probably available. And so let me just show you that colorway first. So if you don't know, the Splash Pad Party is a knit along, make along, craft along with Boston Jen from Down Cellar Studio podcast, and this is her summer make along. It's really low key. I definitely recommend checking her out. I'll link to her website down below where she talks about it. But I am a sponsor. I'm a Pro Shop sponsor. I think that's what it's still called for this, but anyway, you get extra points if you knit with my yarn, and then you get extra points if you knit with this exclusive colorway. I have not yet named it, so probably by the time you're seeing this, I won't be looking for name suggestions because I will have launched it. But I did film me dyeing it, and I'm doing one of the kickoff sessions during Memorial Day weekend when the whole knit along launches. So I will be the Saturday morning at 10 a.m. I think it's the first sponsor spot, so I'll be kicking off the event, which is exciting. My hope is to show you the dye with me and then talk about it. I'm hoping that's how I can set it up to work. So it'll be a live stream here on YouTube, and I'm hoping that I can like play the video on my screen and share it, and then we can live chat about the dye with me versus me dyeing live. So I thought that would be a fun way to do it. So anyway, I'll show you guys the colorway here, and if it's available, you can order it now. I'm guessing it is, but if not, it is coming soon. And again, you get extra points for knitting with it or making with it. And if you're not doing the Splash Pad Party, you're still allowed to purchase it. So feel free to do so, and I'll link to it below. But let me show you guys that one first. So this is it. Oh, look, you can't see it. So this is it. Let me move the tripod. So again, I have the lights on overhead. We're not like outside or anything. So, you know, colors are always interesting, but here it is. So it's a Splash Pad Party. I like to keep it fun and summery. So you get blues in there, but then you get kind of some of the brighter speckles. It's very speckly skein. I absolutely love it. So you can kind of see you get kind of some of that slate gray blue, pinks, and just like all different colored speckles. So the skein does have some white parts, but overall kind of that gray blue gives a little bit of the base, and then you get some white with the pinks and the speckles. So that is it on sock, another skein of it on sock, and a skein of it on DK. So that is that, and it's of course available on BFL sock as well. I just didn't knit up a sample of it. So available on any size skeins. That is the Splash Pad Party exclusive colorway for 2021, which means that because it's exclusive to it, it's only available through the end of the make along, which is the end of July probably. So if you want this, definitely grab it now. I've mentioned this a ton, but it's my birthday coming up in May, and I'm going to be doing a few different things, but one of them I'm going to be doing is a birthday colorway, and then I'm also going to be doing these favorite packs. So I'll talk about them more in detail. Maybe I'll be talking about them right now, but let me show you guys what these favorite packs are. So first of all, before we do that, this is going to be a new colorway in the shop. I think I'm going to add more brown to it, so you guys are seeing an earlier iteration of it. It probably will change, but this is going to be the Mountain Springs Lake colorway. I have the Mountain Springs Lake gradient set, but I never actually made a colorway out of it, which just has all different blues in it, like a few different blues. You throughout the gradient as well, you get a bright blue. You get a bright blue, and then it kind of is a gradient between like really dark grays or dark blues into like medium blues. So you get that all throughout the skein, and then on the other end of the gradient, you get, sorry, I think it's focusing on that one. You get the browns, and then you get these brighter like cream speckles. But I think I just didn't do enough of the brown, like it's an overall blue skein. So I think I want to add a little bit more brown to them, but this will be the Mountain Springs Lake colorway. So that will be new in the shop, but for now it's going to be offered in these favorite packs. And that's because Mountain Springs Lake is is my all-time favorite gradient set. And so what I'm going to be doing with the favorite packs is there's going to be 3 of them. There's going to be a sock one, a sock favorite pack, a shawl favorite pack, and a hat favorite pack. And you get different things in each of the packs. So in the sock one, you will get a skein of Mountain Springs Lake on the sock base and a 100-gram skein set, or a 100-gram skein, plus you will get a contrast skein. So this is like I'm not 100% decided that this will be that contrast skein, but it's a dark gray that has just some of that brighter gold speckles and a little bit of the dark blue. So this won't be a high contrast skein to that, but what it will do is it'll just, if you want to do a heel cuff or toe, you'll be able to, and then it won't like take away from the main skein, but it'll be like a tonal that will just give you a tonal for those spots if that's how you like it. So the favorite pack will come with a 20-gram skein of the contrast and a 100-gram skein. So then it's also going to come with the birthday colorway. So here is the birthday colorway, which is again a pretty light white pink base that just then has a lot of different pinks and dark speckles, and then every once in a while you get this like really bright turquoise, which is just really pretty. Overall, really pretty skein. So here they all are. So this is going to be the birthday colorway, and just comparing that to the splash pad colorway, it's definitely more pink, whereas the splash pad colorway is a lot more blue, but they're almost like sister skeins a little bit. So I absolutely love them. So the only way to get the birthday colorway is through one of these favorite packs. So the sock favorite pack will again come with a skein of Mountain Springs Lake. Again, I'll have a picture up of what it looks like in final. The contrast skein, a skein of the birthday colorway, and a 100-gram skein on the sock base, and then you'll get 5 10-gram minis on the sock base. So again, that will be the sock favorite pack, and again, I'll have a photo up of the final sock kit that will be in there, and then of course the birthday skein and mystery minis, which I'm not showing. So the second one will be a shawl kit, and this is the kit that I used for my Ashbrook shawl, which is my favorite make to date, one of my favorite makes to date. And so the colors in here are Before the Rain, Fourth and Goal, and Denim. And I absolutely love the shawl that I made. I absolutely love this colorway and this kit in general. So that will be the shawl kit. And then of course it'll come with an 100-gram skein of the birthday colorway, as well as 5 10-gram minis on the sock base. So the last kit will be a DK kit, so it's going to be a hat kit, and this is one of my favorite pairings. Again, the lighting on all of these colors is not very good because it's the middle of the day, I have the overhead lights on, but whatever. So for this kit, you'll get 2 50-gram skeins. One of them will be London Fog, and one of them will be Hibiscus Tea. If you don't know London Fog, it's overall gray black, but it has pink on there that you don't notice too much. Again, and I mean, you notice it when you're looking at it, but the light has to hit it right, so it's just like this really light overtone, and it just makes a really pretty pairing between these two colors. And I just think that for a hat or even for mittens, it's just a really pretty contrast skein. Or for, even if you wanted to use these in a yoke of a sweater, something like that, I think they look really nice. So again, those are on DK 250-gram skeins. And so because it's on DK, you'll actually get the birthday colorway on an 100-gram skein on the DK base. So I kind of kept it, you get the birthday skein on sock if you order the sock or shawl kits, and so those come with sock yarn, and then DK if you want it on DK. And this will also come with 5 mystery minis, but it will be on the sock base. So I'm just throwing that out there. So these are like kind of, you know, my favorite gradient turned into a colorway, my favorite shawl kit, and then one of my favorite pairings along with a birthday skein. So I thought that was a really fun thing to do for my birthday. What I'm going to say is everything is dyed. So again, this week I dyed up all of these kits. So they're not dyed to order. They're going to be limited quantities. So if you see something you want, I definitely recommend getting it. Because it'll be my birthday month, I'll probably also be running some sales throughout the month. And so when I have sales, you know, that can increase, you know, orders that are coming in. So I don't plan to dye these to order. The other thing we're going to be doing with it is, and again, I'll post these details somewhere too. We're going to have like a giveaway too. So it's going to be a participation giveaway. So what you'll do is if you order one of these, you can post photos of it on Instagram. You can do it while you're unboxing it. You can do it while you're winding, as you work on projects with it. Anything that uses something from one of these favorite packs, if you post it on Instagram and use hashtag agirlandherwool and hashtag AGAHW, which is a girl and her wool, AGAHW, birthday, you'll be entered to win a giveaway. The prize right now is TBD, but it will probably be a gift certificate to my shop, yarn from my shop, something like that. But I will have those details kind of when these kits launch. So, and that will run through May and June. So at the end of June, I will pick the giveaway winner based on those hashtags. What I will say too is, because I'm a sponsor for the pigskin party, and because that will kind of coincide, it will overlap with the pigskin party for a month in June. You can double dip. So if you are doing the splash parade party, it's a great way to kind of get extra points by using my products. Again, you don't have to finish projects during the course of the giveaway. It's really just about using them. And the reason why, so that's why I'm doing them in stock. That way I get them out to you guys as quickly as possible so you guys can start using them. But I do have it running through the end of June because I know people have things that they're working on and everything like that. But even just showing a picture of it will get you entered. So another reason to grab one of these and work with it. So that's kind of like the yarn that I was kind of winding up and putting over there. So I'm going to get these kind of put away safely. And then I'm going to head upstairs, clean the dye studio, and I'll bring you guys along with me for that for a bit. is Sunday morning now. We just figured I'd catch you up on the rest of yesterday and then talk a little bit about what we're gonna do today. I woke up this morning feeling normal, but my arm is pretty sore. That's about it, so we'll see. But anyway, besides the vaccine, I'm here with the kitties, getting them fed. Old seasons of Survivor, so not sure if anyone else out there watches it, but we're watching like older seasons, which is pretty interesting because there are seasons we haven't seen, but we kind of sometimes know what's gonna happen. Anyway, so while we did that, I worked in my Caledonia shawl. I'm probably like 60% of the way through Clue 5. So hoping I get a few more rows of it done today. I'm 60% through Clue 5 in terms of number of rows, not like number of stitches. So hoping I get through a few more rows of that today, which I am not going to show you guys because of spoilers. However, I will tell you that I think I might have mentioned this yesterday, that I'm doing a vlog for it. So you guys will see like kind of bits. I'm going to record a vlog on that project today. To show it partway through the progress because I had to fix something yesterday, so I figured I'll talk about it. Anyway, so you guys will hear about that in progress. It just won't be until the end of the month when the full thing is released. And then after that, I think we watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and then I actually like got in bed at 8:45 last night because I'm so cool, and I brought my modulancho, which I can show you guys. And I read a book. So I'm currently reading the Lost Girls of Paris, which is pretty good. I think the Lost Girls of Paris, which is pretty good. I think I was at like 45% yesterday and I got to 75%. So I did a lot of reading yesterday in the afternoon, like kind of when I got sleepy. That's what I was doing. I was reading, and then I read last night for a couple of hours and worked on my modulancho. So I can hold that up and show it to you guys. So it's really just, you know, a rectangle. This is my colorway Smoked Paprika, which I absolutely love. It's a little bit darker than it's showing up on camera, but it's just like this coppery auburny color, and it's just so pretty that I wanted to make a sweater out of it. So making a poncho out of it is just fine. Here's Nacho wanting to play with the knitting needle. Don't eat it though. No. No. What will happen is I'm going to let him do this until the minute he pulls it out of the project. So anyway, so yeah, this is the progress on it. So it's not too much right now, kind of just making a rectangle, but it is the best knitting and reading project because it's long rows, so you don't have to like futz with the needle so often, but it's just garter stitch. So I'm really enjoying it. So far, and of course I'm enjoying having this colorway on the needles because I love it. This is scrap yarn, so that won't be a part of it. And yeah, so I am also, so really the plans for the day, are to craft. So it's early in the morning, it's like 6:30 right now, if I haven't mentioned that. So I still have to get the cats fed and kind of do some morning routine type of things. But I'm hoping to record like those update vlogs on these projects. I'm hoping I can actually do some spinning. So I'll show you guys that. I know I haven't spun in a long time, so I know I'm going to be oiling it, cleaning it, oiling it, and then getting the spinning in. So I'll probably do a little bit of that. So just a crafty day. I don't always record the crafting, but I'll definitely pop in and out and let you guys know what I'm up to. I also do have a couple of business things I need to do. So it's Sunday now, so I need to prep yarn for tomorrow's dyeing. I need to package up a couple of orders that will go out tomorrow. So if you haven't seen, I do craft journal sticker kits. So anyway, I have the June stickers for that coming up, but I can probably do that during the week. So prepping yarn for tomorrow, packaging up orders for tomorrow, making the stickers, and I think that's it. I'm gonna also do like social media-ing stuff because I want to post about the spring rainbow gradient set kit that I have coming out, as well as the splash pad party colorway, and then I think everything else will just be part of the May 7th shop update. So if you want any of those favorite packs that I showed earlier in this video, those will go live with the regular May shop update at 10 a.m. on May 7th. So I will have a video that night here on my channel at 5 p.m. that will show you guys everything in the shop update, but because I will have limited quantities, I'm just gonna say it will be posted at 10 a.m. That's when everything gets posted for the shop updates. So if you are interested, definitely check it out that day, and of course I'll be talking about it leading up to it. So I am going to check out my to-do list and update it, get the cats fed, and then like I said, I'm gonna go spin for a little bit. And hello. I figured I would pop in and say hello. So we have the windows open. The kitties and I are enjoying the nice weather. It is a beautiful day, so I probably should get out there at some point, go for a walk, but I wanted to catch you up. I am just finishing prepping up yarn for tomorrow. I to get, actually, I wanted to get that done nice and early, just because it always takes longer than I think, and I'm like, oh, I can just do it at night, and then I'm like, it's Sunday night, I don't want to be doing this. So so I am finishing up prepping yarn. I'm just about done, and so after that I'm going, well, I'll catch you up so far. So far today, it's been a pretty relaxing day, so kind of sat around knitting, working on the Caledania shawl this morning, and then did yoga. So again, nice and relaxing. So I've been doing this challenge of working out every single day, and it's like, what, halfway through April, and I've really been sticking to it. So some days are really busy, and that means just doing like 10-minute of restorative yoga, which is basically like meditation and breathing exercises. I've done like actual meditation breathing ones too as my days, but usually it's like an actual workout. But Sundays are rest days, so I do yoga on Sundays, so that was nice. And then you guys saw, I wanted to like inventory the undyed yarn that I have, because now that it's up on that really high shelf, I can't really see how much I have left, and I just don't want to get into a situation where I'm like taking down the last cone and I didn't realize, or I go to get a new one and there's none there. So I'm gonna try and like every time I, track it a little bit more now that I have to. So did that, and I think I'm actually all set for a little bit longer. So I'll kind of reassess. Like, I put a new recurring event on my calendar to check inventory and like decide if I need to order more on the first Saturday of the month. So that will be part of my monthly routine now, instead of me kind of saying, oh, I'm running low, let me go buy some, which is what it's been. So yeah, I did that inventory. I got orders that will be shipping out tomorrow prepped, so they're ready to go. I just need to print the shipping labels and actually just put them all together, so I'll do that later tonight. I like to do that later just because the shipping labels, like, I don't like people getting notified too early, so you usually get notified the night before it actually gets picked up by the post office. So that will be done. My husband's out running, so I think he should be back any minute now, so then we'll have some lunch. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit of a headache, so I'm just gonna probably take it easy for a little bit. So I have like a couple of minis I need to make for yarn prep, and then the only other things I really want to do today are to photograph that yarn I showed you earlier. So like the Splash Pad Party colorway, the birthday colorway, and the birthday packs. I just want to get those photographed, so that way if I have the energy later to prep my social media for the week, I can like kind of get some of those posts going. And then I definitely want to post about yarn clubs today, because you guys would know, but like last week I posted my YouTube video that does the reveal of it, but I haven't actually posted it to Instagram. And the clubs, by the time you guys see this, you won't be able to sign up for May clubs anymore because it renews on the 20th, but you are more than welcome to sign up at any time for the yarn clubs, and you'll just automatically be set up for June. And here he is. So I had the spidey sense of him coming home, and here he is. So anyway, I will wrap it up. So again, I'm gonna just take it easy for this afternoon, do some crafting, probably some reading. I'm really into this book and kind of want to finish it soon. So yeah, and then we'll check back in later. So I will see you guys in a second. Hey guys, so it's actually now Monday afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock, so one more hour until the 5 o'clock whistle. But I wanted to just close up this vlog, and I actually also just wanted to talk about my spinning really quickly. Okay, so you saw in an earlier clip that I took out my spinning wheel and I actually like cleaned it, because I haven't used it in so long that it was just dusty and everything. So dusted it all off, cleaned like the old oil off, and re-oiled it on up, got it all ready to go, and sat down and spun for probably like 20 to 30 minutes. I've decided to give myself a Q2 goal of spinning for 30 minutes per week. And it was Sunday and I hadn't spun yet, so I figured let's get the 30 minutes in. So I'm hoping to spin maybe more often than once a week. It was really enjoyable that day, and I wanted to get back to the wheel later in the day but didn't. So I'm hoping I will continue with it. What you saw me spinning was this loop bat. So I tried to hold it up, but with the time lapse and everything, I don't know if it'll show, but it's from Loop, and it's the Impatience colorway, a bullseye bump. And it's a bullseye bump, and so you can see it's a bump that's kind of rolled on up, and then you pull from the center of it, and you can see the colors in it. It's like that bright pink, the gray, dark gray, and the light gray. And so it'll form like a self-striping yarn. So I do plan to chain ply it on itself, chain ply it, which means that it'll be a 3-ply kind of plied on itself. So again, it has nylon in it too, so I thought it would be fun to like make self-striping socks, but I don't know that I'm a tight enough spinner. Like, I don't know if I'm spinning it tight enough that I'll want it to be socks. So we'll see what I end up doing with it. Even if it is self-striping, it would make a fun shawl or something like that. So again, it's more than 3 ounces, so, or it's more than 4 ounces, excuse me. So it should get good yardage and everything, even if I do 3-ply. So anyway, I wanted to show that. The Angeline is really nice. Like, you, when you look at it, it doesn't look like there's so much sparkle in it, but every once in a while you just get a strip of it. And when I was spinning it, it was just like really fun to all of a sudden come across it. So yeah, you can kind of see it right there. But every once in a while there was just a bit of the sparkle, which was really nice. So yeah, it was a really fun little time that I had yesterday, and I'm going to just try to do that 30 minutes per week. So I'm glad the wheel is all cleaned up and I got to enjoy that. So I wanted to just recap what I did there for you guys. Yesterday, I finished reading the book I was reading, which was nice. It was overall a very relaxing weekend, somewhat productive, and did some computer work and everything. So good weekend overall. I hope you enjoyed tagging along. And that is going to be it for this weekend / Monday in the life. And tomorrow I'm doing a live stream, so make sure you stick around and hang out with me. Or not tomorrow, Sunday. I'm going to do it Sunday this time because I did the last few on Saturday. So I'm thinking it'll make sense to do it on Sunday. So make sure you check out my Sunday live stream. And that will be it. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will talk to you on Tuesday. Bye.